This is Alex, the Beer Master. Welcome to my channel. It is WildcCard Wednesday. And today and tonight on my panel is Legendary Beer Man,
Cheers,
Legendary Tanner, and Legendary Andrew. So, now we're going to get into order here and let's do the Beer Man and Andrew first.
Hey, all right. Alex, cheers.
Yeah.
Thanks for hosting this WildcCard Wednesday. Heck yeah.
I don't mind doing it. I love doing these shows. It's fun.
Nice. Cheers, Joey. All right. So this one is called Let Me Get Back to You Soon. It's a imperial stout with vanilla beans, macadamia nuts, and coffee. 12% ABV. And the guys who make this is Short Throw Brewing Company. And they are out of somewhere in this world, country. I don't know where they're from, man. Doesn't say. Oh, it's a collaboration with Tripping Animals. So that's cool.
Nice.
See what this does.
Florida company. Oh.
Nice and oily. Oh, let me get it up there more. Yeah, let me stop there. So fingerhead, nice dark cocoa head, real dark. It's got a lot of ruby, red stuff going through it, garnet shit. But a dark black beer. I mean, it looks black. It doesn't look brown. Jet black. Can't see through it. Nice head. Rocky on the top. Good, kind of a silky, oily side. And really smells nutty and coffee-like. Woo. I'm looking forward to this. Cheers, guys. Thanks, Alex.
All
Cheers.
right.
Cheers, man.
Let's get the legendary Andrew up. Bam. Thank you, ma'am.
All right. So I don't have a beer for tonight. Instead, I got some liquor.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, got a product here out of Tullahoma, Tennessee. This is a George Dickel Tabasco Barrel Finish. Comes in at 70 proof, 35% alcohol by volume. Yeah. This is a small batch, handcrafted small batch series, I guess is what it says. I don't know the whole story behind this, but yeah, apparently it's finished off in Tabasco barrels or something. Anyways, yeah. It's kind of a light color, I've noticed already. Seems very, very light for whiskey. Typically what I'm used to drinking. Looks a bit lighter. Pour a little up. Yeah, we're going to stop there. Just a little bit. More stuff to do later on. So yeah, it's a nice. It's like, I'd say golden straw color. Decent legs. We'll get into the aromas here shortly. So
Legendary Tanner, do you want me to do me first? This way your beer gets a little bit more colder. What do you want to do?
Yeah, if you want to do that, that's cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
This way your beer could be nice and cold, and I want to make sure it's golden for you. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? All right. Let's see here. Check the chat real quick.
Sure.
Legendary Beer Man is also on here too. Sweet, everybody. And Joey Edibles, you can join if you want. I could put out the link. I mean, it's WildcCard Wednesday.
what?
It's up to you. I mean, let me know, and I'll put out the link. All right. So, today, getting ahead of myself. Today, got Northern, North Coast Old Stock Ale 2021. I'm going to have to try to find other ones because there is barrel. This does taste like a barrel age to me, even though it's not. So I'm going to have to try to find barrel age versions of these things because this has been delicious to the 2020 and the 2021. As you can see, there you go. I'm going to try to find the 2022. I don't know when that's coming out.
I drank that beer last night, Alex. The year before that, or the 2021.
Yeah, I think you drank it with me, or you drank it with the other. I don't remember, but because I did drink a couple beers last
Beer
night.
and
So.
cheese.
Yes, there you go.
That's a
You
good
did.
beer.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is a good beer. I mean, there's rye versions of it. There's whatever. I mean, it's freaking amazing. All right, let's pour this up. No further ado.
How strong is that one, Alex?
Shall we play Columbo? Let me pour this
It's on
up.
one of the side labels.
I'm probably
Mine
gonna
was
say,
13.7. Big one.
oh, nice smoke. Let me check out the ABV in a second here. That's what that looks like. Looks like on my end, it kind of looks like a reddish tint color, kind of, because you see the light. I can see it, and but on the when I'm looking at my computer, it looks a little bit darker. So yeah,
It's a nice like ruby mahogany.
The
And
2021 edition is 11.2%.
I was right. I said 11%, but I was right on 11. All right, sweet.
They were bringing me noise the year before.
sweet it is.
So that's what this looks like right now. I'll give the smell, the taste, all that wonderful things next time around. So let's let the legendary beer man say what he has to say.
Oh no!
Tanner, you're in?
Hi, Tanner.
Don't skip Tanner.
Hi, I'm
Oh,
Tanner.
wait a minute. Hold on. Because it was Tanner. I wanted to make sure his beer was cold. That's what threw me off.
All right. Before I get started on presenting what I got, so for you, miscellaneous, that's got a mash bill of 80% corn, 14% rye, 6% malted barley, plus a pepper mash.
Corn?
What that means. Cast, new charred oak, and X tobacco. No age statement, 35% alcohol by volume. Price is around $23. So just wanted to give you that little bit of information. If you go to if you ever have other whiskeys and you want a little bit more information, maybe it's harder to find, check out Whiskey Jug. I like to look at his he's got like a website where he reviews a lot of different stuff. Some stuff you can't find, but he does a good job finding all the information and stuff.
Nice.
All right. So today I got something from Guinness. This is their Baltimore Blonde.
Oh, that's a good beer.
Yeah.
The light. So yeah, Baltimore Blonde, brewed in Baltimore. It's 5% alcohol by volume. It says a crisp golden beer, citrusy with a refreshing finish. We refined our original blonde recipe for brewing at our Open Gate Brewery and Barrel House in Baltimore, Maryland. Right, MD, Maryland? I believe so. The first stateside Guinness brewery since the mid-1950s. All right. So 11.2 ounce bottle I paid $2 for. Any date on this thing? No, I don't see a date. I don't see a stamp or anything. Whatever. Got the harp on the top. I do like the harp. Harp's not bad.
There's the link. If you want
All right. I got my pub glass. Pour this up. Frothy 3-finger. Lots of bubbles. A little bit of retention, but it's definitely dying off quick. A little bit of effervescence. Super clear. Let me pull a bumpy. Ooh.
I'm actually surprised Bumpy's not even here. He's normally here.
But yeah, like I said, there's a little bit of effervescence. Looks pretty crisp. A little bit of a nose. Yeah, a little grassy, citrusy ring. Next time around, I'll do a little review on this. Cheers, guys.
Yeah,
Cheers, Tanner.
Cheers.
All right. Pickett is the legendary beer man. And Andrew.
Yeah. All right, man. So let's shake this up a bit. Get my fat nose in this thing.
Fat nose.
So this is such a dark, like almost olive green in the color, like on the legging. It's got like this olive green legging, and with this nice, really dark cocoa. Oh my gosh, like almost red, like a reddish tint to the cocoa. Smelling it is amazing, macadamia nut amazingness. I love those nuts. Almost has like a macadamia and Brazil nut, kind of like that mixture nut pack thing or something, but mainly macadamia nuts for real. With a nice chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate. Alcohol kind of burns through it. You can get an alcohol smell through the chocolates and the nuttiness. Smells like dessert.
Dessert in a glass.
Oh, yeah, like cocoa nibs, man. Like cocoa nibby. Vanilla is rich in this as well. Vanilla kind of wraps around all of that and pulls it in with the sweetness. So nice. All right, we looked at it. Let's drink this.
Shall we? Cheers, my friend.
Cheers, beer man.
Viscous, sticky, icky mouth coating as far as the mouthfeel goes. The body. Stop moving, Steven. All right. That's my name.
I keep forgetting. I gotta ask somebody to relay it to me.
The body is nice. Kind of a, yeah, I'd say it's more on the full side, pushing kind of a medium thinness though, a little thinner than full. I guess medium full. So I'm gonna go with that. The flavors are of macadamia nut chocolate mix, semi-sweet, like I said, the same as the aromas. It sticks to your lips. It sticks to your mouth. It coats it, and you can feel it going down like cough medicine. The drinkability is amazing because it's so tasty. I've been having some sweet ones tonight. I'm going to be jittering in the morning.
Hell yeah. Oh,
when I wake up, you know. I mean, like,
not be good.
Yeah, no, but this is it's actually very tasty. I like how it feels in my mouth. It's the drinkability is amazing. My lips are super sticky right now.
Is it very creamy in some way too?
Creamy, and as it gets warmer in my mouth, I can kind of get out some tobacco leaf. I get a little leather and tobacco kind of smothering the outer edge of it all. As I pinch my mouth together, I get that. But chocolate macadamia nut roastiness, nice roasted malts there, nice roasty toasty feel. A very good winter warmer for sure. Very decadent, lovely and silky. It's so
That's
good.
a winter warmer?
It's kind of like one. I mean, it feels, it's got that warming kind of feel in it.
Where'd you get one of those this time of year?
Yeah, no. But it's got that, it's got that warming sense to it. So I guess that's why I said winter warmer. But it's a warming beer, and it's nice. If you haven't had any yet and you want to kind of get your shit going quick, this will definitely pep you up. Then you can get on those IPAs after or something. I don't know. It's good. I like it. Cheers.
Sounds great.
Very amazing.
All right.
Man.
That's from the bottom.
I'm gonna have to send you this maybe. Short Throw Brewing Company and Tripping Animals. Yeah,
I've heard of Tripping Animals multiple times with you guys. I'll have to get some.
Looks Short Throw. I've never heard of Short Throw. That's a cool can too.
Yeah,
sporty.
I think it's legendary Andrew now. Bam, and then Tanner, and then me.
All right. So it's good you gave me that little bit of rundown because I definitely picked up some notes in that. Anyways, like I was saying in the private chat, the legs on this it's crazy the way they fall. It almost streaks. Hold on. The way they fall, it's just they drip. You can see it. It's insane. Nice, pretty legs on there. Anyways, on the nose.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's definitely got a little alcohol kick to it on the nose. I'm getting leather, tobacco, smoky, oaky, plethora of things, man. Some caramel. There is, you can, I don't know if you didn't know that this was, I guess, had that pepper mash in it. Initially, when you first pour it, you get that, but it kind of dissipated by now. Smells really good. Let's go ahead and let's taste it out. Cheers, guys.
Shall we? Cheers.
Cheers, Miss Lance.
Thanks for joining, too, by the way, legendary Andrew.
There's a sweetness to this, and that being that it's 80% corn, I can understand that. Tabasco wise, I mean, you get a little bit of a tiny bit of heat, a little prickly on the gums, smoky. It's like a caramel honey sweetness to it, but that heat is really good in there. You do get that little bit of that rye. You don't get mint or dill or anything like that, but the spice, you do get a little bit of that spice coming through, and it's not too heaty after you get one or two horns on it. You know, there's a warming sensation, I guess, from whatever peppers they've used to make this. I mean, that sweetness throws me off. It's like really malty sweet up front, flavor wise. I almost got like a fruit note, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
I wonder if does it taste like a grape kind of like, or even
No, this doesn't smell.
Tennessee whiskey on it.
It does.
That's weird because apparently Google is saying Tennessee whiskey has to be at least 80 proof, but I don't know if it's the same.
This is 70, and it says it's out of Tullahoma, Tennessee.
Yeah, George Dickel's. They're actually like runner up they're like number 2 in Tennessee for whiskey. It says Tennessee.
Let's go.
Yep.
Charcoal mellowed.
Tullahoma.
What does the top say? Does it say Tennessee whiskey? Oh no, it doesn't actually.
No.
Oh, okay. That's cool to think. So maybe they're not, because Tennessee whiskey usually, like Jack Daniels and George Dickel, they have to be filtered through that sugar maple charcoal, which makes it the Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah, it says filtered through sugar maple charcoal on the back.
So yeah, maybe they're just not allowed to call it Tennessee whiskey because of certain characteristics and stuff.
Yeah. I guess that's interesting. Maybe the old lip packaging did at one point.
Do people use whiskey for Bloody Marys and stuff, or
They probably do. I don't know.
Not traditionally,
Possibility.
Well, you couldn't.
Yeah, you probably could use that in some Bloody Mary mix. No, it'd be too much.
I don't like tomato juice.
Yeah, neither do I.
I'd rather have a Harvey Wallbanger or screwdriver.
Screwdrivers are delicious too. There's pineapple. It's kind of like an orangey drink.
It's orange juice and vodka.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to actually get a.
And if you like the one that I like is I like the Harvey Wallbanger because you add a little bit of Galliano. Gives you kind of like that black licorice, but not like as strong as Sambuca. Much lighter flavor. You don't go too hard with it. For breakfast. Yeah, it's not bad. I get you where you need to go. Cheers.
For breakfast.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cheers.
This is definitely different. This is the yeah. So I guess it does say it said whiskey on here though. Yeah. Oh, it says made with whiskey distilled and charcoal mellowed. So maybe I don't know how that's weird. I usually don't see them stated like that.
Sometimes they do like a little bit of liqueur. Some of them. I'm
Something
not saying
different that doesn't where they can't label it as such.
Yeah.
Makes sense. It's all right. I'll maybe have a little bit more.
Awesome. Cheers.
Cheers, man. Well, no,
Alright.
yeah, that one. Yeah, Whiskey Jug didn't say anything about
Cheers,
that.
dude.
Any hard liquor.
Legendary Tanner. And then me.
All right, so this Guinness Baltimore Blonde, I will say it has a little bit of like a it's got like a little bit of like a West Coast IPA kind of aroma. I was getting lemon, lime, grapefruit, caramel malt, but then you get some of that like crackery, biscuity breadiness, like slightly like grassy floral hops. But it smells like a lighter beer, like a pilsner or something. It smells pretty good. Not gonna lie. I wish it was a little bit colder, but it still smells good. So
Did you put it in the freezer?
Yeah, I stuck it in the freezer, but it's all right. No worries.
I'm
Still drink.
surprised it didn't get cold quickly.
Yeah, it's whatever. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Tim.
Definitely a nice caramel malt background, a backbone, I should say. You get that biscuity breadiness, lemony, citrusy on the finish. Crisp and clean, easy drinking, nothing offensive. Definitely not a mind-blowing beer, but if you went to a pub, I could see myself drinking a good amount of these. 5% ABV, good ABV, you know, a little bit more flavor than your typical lager or pilsner, I guess you could say. Medium carbonation, light body. Yeah, it's a good balance between the two. I do like the amount of lemony citrusiness. It's got a little bit of a tartness on the end. Yeah, pretty crisp and refreshing. I have had their Harp Lager. I wish I had this. Like, this is like something you definitely want super, super cold. I feel like I would enjoy a little bit more. But the flavor that I'm getting out of it, it's actually pretty good. Just reading the private chat over here.
Hear some? I hear some.
Oh yeah, there's a little background. But yeah, there's a little bit of a kind of like the aroma. Pretty much the aroma and the palate are very similar. The only thing on the aroma that I wasn't getting on the palate is that like grapefruit note, but it does have a little bit of that grassy, slightly floral finish. Definitely not bitter, but it just gives you that grassy aftertaste. Slightly grainy. Not bad though. Definitely a crusher in my opinion. I could see myself drinking a 6-pack of these easily. Blonde ales, not bad. Sometimes you can get some that are a little bit overpowering with the caramel malt. And I will say the sweetness in this is definitely laid back, and you pick up a little bit more of those flavors that you would get with like a lighter beer. Cyclops scale, probably like a 1.5 out of 5. Hop cones, and then maybe like a 2.5 out of 5 sugar cubes. Definitely a little bit more sweetness than hops, but like I said, definitely very crisp, refreshing, chuggable, good beer. I like Guinness. You know, Guinness is definitely a great standard for certain styles. Yeah. Next time around, I'll have a rating. So cheers, guys.
Cheers, Tanner.
Cheers, man.
All right. Yeah, I downloaded the new app. I'm gonna get rid of the old app, I think, because it's not gonna work. So, all right, let me get to legendary me. Bam. Now, I'll have to sign in though, like I did with the old app, obviously. But it is what it is. At least I'll get it buried and it'll be good. Now, that's what that looks like. Like I said earlier, nice and red, copper color. It does smell like a sweetness a little bit. Is there a vanilla taste to a vanilla smell? Let me pour some more. Let's see here. I do smell some sweetness, but let's see what it tastes like, shall we? Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, Alex.
Cheers.
Cheers, Alex.
Wow. Again, these beers have been delicious, been awesome every year since I've drank them. I've only started drinking them in the past couple of years. So the mouthfeel, very smooth on the palate. I think it's somewhat creamy. I don't know. I think it is. There's no oats to this as far as I know. I'll have to ask Legendary Andrew on his thoughts once I'm done saying my stuff. But yeah, this
Mine was almost 14%, Alex. It's a totally different beast.
Oh yeah, you got
2021.
Oh, you're talking about 2 years ago, almost 3 years. Okay, yeah. So they're totally different beasts every year. You're right. I think they're up, they're down. It's whatever they decide to do with these beers. But so far, they have been very tasty. Continue to do this. What is it called again? North Coast, please. Very delicious stuff. All right, so let me continue. As I'm drinking it. And I gotta stop doing the fast stuff because then people can't see it. That's the North Coast Brewery Old Stock. I'm gonna try to find, like I said, the other stuff of Old Stock, because I think there's different variants. Like I said, it was different years, obviously, but I think there's like barrel ages versions and stuff like that.
That is barrel aged.
There we go. Wait a minute, this is or there is barrel aged?
It's pretty sure all the old stock ales are barrel aged.
Okay, so I was wrong then.
Pretty sure that at least out of that series, mine said barrel aged. Should say it on the label.
Let me look it up really quick, Alex.
I don't think it says that, but it does taste like a little bit. But as I'm drinking it and as I'm talking, you could still feel that alcohol, and it's really warm. It makes you a little flush on the face.
Yeah.
Meaning warm. Let me make this clear. This would be a perfect beer in the winter. All that. I think I taste a little bit of breadiness, a little bit. Maybe a little bit of vanilla. But it's also a little sweet too. I like. A little sticky on the mouth, on the palate, a little bit. At least I try to explain as best I can. It's just it feels like this beer feels like to me I can drink 3 of these or 4 of these without getting drunk. But we all know that's not the case. It does go down really
I
smooth.
don't think it is barrel aged. Mine was.
It is barrel aged?
I don't think that one is. The one
I'm
I
not
had
getting anything
was,
online.
I think mine was in brandy barrels.
Okay, so this is not barrel aged, but it's still a series. So the series so far has been delicious. Yeah, that's what I'm tasting. It's very smooth on the palate. You taste that little vanilla, maybe a little bit of sweetness. And as I'm talking, like I said, you have that burn. I don't have that burn now, but in the beginning, as I was talking, it was a great burn. So if you do not like strong beers, this would not be for you. Any of the series would not be good. Would not be for you if you do not like barrel aged beers or strong beers. This is not barrel aged, but they do have barrel aged variances of this. But either way, if you don't like strong beers, do not drink these. Don't drink any beer if you don't like it strong. When it comes to that, drink your light beers or whatever. Again, but if you like it, please do it and let me know what you think of it. It is a very tasty beer. Next time around, I will be giving a rating, and I just feel like a broken record, so I'm gonna shut up.
Hey,
now.
Alex, did you say you got like any leather or anything like that on that? Because I thought I got some leather or something at least some tobacco leaf, maybe that green kind of spicy thing on that one as well. I don't know. I'm just curious.
Oh, you drink the 2021? Okay, let me see.
Well, I've had one of them before, a couple of them before in the past. I don't know what this is one like.
I don't taste tobacco, but I do taste that sweetness, so maybe that's what you're talking about, like the sweetness in the vanilla. I don't taste leather. Now, don't get me wrong. I have tasted leather beer. I've tasted stouts that have that leather tobacco flavor, and it's very tasty in my opinion. Because and then you also have that vanilla mixed with it.
Right.
So yeah, I don't taste that tobacco leathery thing that I usually taste on a stout. This is not a stout, obviously, but
Right.
I don't taste that. Maybe
Fruity for sure, though, right? Yeah, the fruit, like a nice
fruity,
little like dark fruit or something like that, plummy or pruny or figgy or something like that. Or
yes, I do taste that sweetness and kind of like a plumminess. If I swoosh around my mouth a little bit and really taste it, I do taste that. So yeah, I like fruity beers. So if it does have tobacco or leathery beers, leathery taste, and it has that fruity taste, I like it either way. Now, I think in the beginning when I started drinking these stouts or these kind of beers that are not, this is not a stout, obviously, but the beginning, the leather thing kind of threw me off for a few minutes. I'm like, why is this tasting leather? But then once you guys have told me that it might be the fruit or it might be tobacco or whatever, then I figure, hey, it's not too bad. I mean, I don't want to eat actual leather, but
yeah.
but because
dried fruits or something, I guess is what I was. Yeah,
I mean, it's very strange how this happens. Because I never tasted leather, but it tastes like leather, and that's crazy. To get off of a tantrum, but hey, it's crazy.
Ever chewed on your baseball glove?
That's awesome. Oh yeah, I have done that.
I probably did when I was a kid. I didn't know baseball just to see what it tastes like. I don't know. I'm gonna continue to sip on this. We're gonna see what the ratings are for everybody else and all those wonderful things. But again, if you can get the old stock series, any of them, let me know what you think. This is very tasty. I'm pretty sure if I drank these years ago, it would just probably give me a face like this.
Seems like they're trending down is what they're doing.
Well,
like I said, mine was 13.7, and that year you had yours is 11.2, and then this year's is at 10.3%. So seems like they're dulling it out a bit.
They shouldn't be doing that, but whoever it is, they're an idiot. Because you got idiots in this world. But I'm just hoping they're not trying to be an idiot, but if they are, leave the brewery and have someone else work on it then. Not to be mean. I normally don't say those things. But it's true. If you are the person that's doing this and you're trying to trend it down and people like it, I mean, don't get me wrong. If someone did say, "Hey, I don't like this strong beer," maybe you could do a batch of strong beers for other people of the same beer, and do a batch of a lighter version of this beer that the people like lighter version, but it don't make sense because a lighter version, it wouldn't make sense to me because it's a craft beer. So if you drink craft beer, you're going to get stronger versions. If you do not drink craft beer and you drink Budweiser or Coors Banquet or whatever, you're not going to get those strong beers. Yes, if you get ice beers, you will get a stronger flavor, a stronger beer and all that. But that's a totally different ballgame. But I'm just saying, people like these flavored beers. Don't ruin them for people. Just give everybody a choice, at least in my opinion. I don't know. I'm going to shut up now.
Inflation.
Yeah, that's my boy. I don't want to get into politics. I'm just having a little fun, but at the same time, just saying how I feel on it. All right, legendary beer man.
All right. Sorry, I wasn't trying to bombard your review. I
No.
was
You were
thinking of things that
you were engaging with me to my conversation to tell me, hey,
I got blurry. I think it was the fact that I had an aged one, and it was more. I think it brought out more. Well, I had like a whatever. I can't think right now.
You probably had a 2019 or 2020, or how many years this has been going. I don't know.
A barrel aged one. I had a barrel aged one.
Well, that's from North Coast. They've been around for quite a while.
I've been saying North Coast. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. I don't know. I said North. Okay, so it's North Cast. I thought it was Coast.
No, North Coast. That's the same company that makes the Old Rasputin, the Brother Thelonious.
They make the barrel aged version of the Old Rasputin too, but I think you like the Old Rasputin, the original. You didn't like the barrel aged.
Never had it. Yeah.
Oh, somebody said something on this panel a while back, and they didn't like the barrel age. They like the original. Someone said something. All right,
fake me out there.
Good, they're legendary beer man. I'm gonna shut up. I was just
high five.
Oh no, blurry or not, I'm just gonna say it. So a recap on this. I'm just gonna read through my notes. Vanilla is very present with that nuttiness. The semi-sweet chocolate, super sticky feel on my lips, hardcore sticky. Mouth coating, creamy mouthfeel. Thanks for that creamy note, Alex. Body is a nice full body. Leaves a woody, nutty, leather varnish kind of feel on the palate and the back of the tongue. Slight tangy date figginess. It's a big roasted maltiness as well. Little coffee bite, rich cooked sugar, tobacco leaf spicy vegginess. The leather comes through on this one. Slight chocolate cola kind of presence, as if you were to put like a semi-sweet syrup into your cola and mix it around. Very drinkable though, and very lovely. Very nice decadent beer. Something to drink in the wintertime. It got me quite warm and a little fuzzy. I hope I'm all right on Tanner's show later. Score is I'm gonna score this at a 96.
You actually cleared up now, beer man. I see you. I see you.
We're clear. Yeah. All right. No, 96 out of 100 for this nice dessert stout. I would definitely call this a dessert stout. That's it. That's what I have. 96 out of 100. Yeah. That's it.
Let me see who's here.
Cheers, beer man.
Cheers. Cheers, guys.
Well, this guy looks like Ronald Sutton, unless it's a twin, but we're gonna find out, aren't we?
I gotta get my beer. You guys there?
Yeah. We're not done yet.
Let me get my beer.
Okay. All right. The next person will be Andrew.
Alex.
Yeah.
No bueno.
I don't get it. I'm confused.
Not good, brother.
Not good.
And we're down.
It's
in the bush.
I gotta itch my hamstring.
Now, Ronald, I want to hear what you have to say, but do me a favor. Don't take over the show. I'm just gonna No, that's
No,
what we
I'm
need.
not, Dad. You guys are like waxing eloquently about your beers.
Oh, okay,
I got
appreciate
something I've never really tried. This is a
Oh, all right.
it's called General Braddock's.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. General Braddock's. Well, I'm not a big fan of whatever this is. It's called American IPA. It's 6.8% alcohol, and it's brewed by the Gentleman's Brew Company out of Bradford, Pennsylvania. And about the only thing I know about Bradford, Pennsylvania, is the dude that's running for the state senate. He had like a stroke or something when he was running for Pennsylvania state senate, but he's like the Democratic leader. He's got some pretty good ideas. I don't agree with everything he says, but anyhow, I've never really been an IPA drinker. I don't know what to expect. I'm gonna crack it open. It's a skinny can. It looks like like an ultra can. One of them skinny cans. I got a decent glass to pour it in. Ooh, right off the bat, it's hazy like. Ooh. I prefer a clear beer myself, fellas. But right off the bat, this thing's hazy. Hey, it held the whole glass. It's got about one. I'll give it maybe a one. It's a one finger head. It's a one finger head. It's hazy as heck, man. I'm not used to hazy beers. I like clean beer.
That looks pretty good.
It doesn't have much. It doesn't have nothing on the nose.
It does look pretty good.
Huh?
It does look pretty good. Andrew said that too. It looks pretty darn good. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. It's got a pipe. Let me move this glass around. But yeah, it's really like hazy. It's got a more yellow color than I'm used to. You know, I'm an American adjunct lager guy, but I don't know what to expect. I'm going to take a drink. I've had some
you could do that now because
in the past that I poured down the drain. I had one craft beer I could not even swallow, and I dumped it. So I'm not. Everybody talks about craft beers. Well, I ain't a big fan of them because I like consistency. But here, I'm going to give it a little sip.
Yeah, you can go do that because everybody else already did that. Go ahead.
Oh God, this is absolutely terrible. It's sour. It's sour. What's an IPA supposed to be?
Well, it might be a bad one, but IPAs are not normally sour. Well, unless you get a sour one.
I don't know. I think it's bad. I ain't drinking. It's absolutely horrible. Whatever it is out of Braddock, PA. And what hurts, they're not far from me. They're maybe, 70 miles. That's fucking absolutely terrible. Man.
So what would you
I hope that guy that's running for fucking Senate ain't pushing this beer because that's bad.
So what rating do you want to give it?
I go to fucking 0, man.
Okay.
Fuck that beer.
All right.
I don't want to drink it. No, at least I swallowed it. The other one of them other ones, I couldn't even swallow. At least this one I did swallow. But that's absolutely horrible.
All right.
Why anybody would put something like that in their mouth is beyond my consent.
Everybody has their taste. So I'm gonna
evidently, but that ain't for me. Anyhow, I'm going to drink a Hamm's and wash that shit out of my mouth.
Well, you go ahead and do that.
Hamm's a beer refreshing. They got the new can. Have you guys seen the Hamm's? The blue can?
No. All right, go ahead, Tanner.
All right. So for the Baltimore Blonde, I'll give it an 88. Pretty good for a blonde. I've had some other blondes that were a little too heavy on the caramel malt. I will say this is one of the better ones. Maybe it's a style thing for me.
Andrew, come back.
I like it. I think it's pretty good. Like I said, 88 out of 100, definitely still a good rating. If I had it colder, I probably would have enjoyed it a little bit more, maybe a little bit more carbonation. It was still very crisp, refreshing, easy drinking. It did have that nice lemony tart aftertaste, along with the little bit of the grassy note. Like I said, the caramel malt wasn't too overpowering. Yeah, like I said, 88 out of 100. And it's a good beer. I'd drink it again. If I could find a 6-pack, I'd probably drink it again.
Come back, Andrew.
It's not something that I necessarily would like go out of my way to look for. But if I was like, yeah, I want a blonde ale or something on the lighter side with a little bit more flavor to it, I would definitely pick this up. So 88 out of 100, not bad. Cheers, guys.
Cheers,
All right.
Tanner.
All right. Beer man.
Oh no, I don't think it's me.
Oh, it's me, but it's normally Andrew, but Andrew left. I'm trying to get him to come back. So I'll say me. I'll do me. And then I'll go you. This is very delicious. I'm going to give this beer a 95. Good stuff. Actually, let me rephrase that. A 96. That is a good beer. If you can get this, please do. And then,
Old Stock Ale.
yes, I like
Where's
that
it from again? What brewery?
beer. Northern Coast.
North Coast Brewing out of
North
Northern
Coast.
California.
Good stuff. All right, so I'll get my shout outs, stuff like that next time around, and then we'll be doing the thing. All right, legendary beer man.
All right, man. Anyway, Tuesday will be. Let me just bring the picture up. Belgian Dark Strong. We got 3 beers, 3 cheeses. Belgian Dark Strong, a Scottish light, heavy, whatever, but just not a wee or a Scotch. So go from a 60 to an 80. It can even be a Scottish lager or whatever you want to bring. Any porter also is the one thing that's the Ennies. I always put an Ennie on my thing. And then we got cheese curds, Romano cheese, and we got anything creamy. So bring it, one of those and one of those, and bring it to the table. We'll see how it goes. 8 o'clock Eastern for that. And then Wednesday will be I Like Your Style. Will be a oh shit. What did I do, Tanner?
It was the Jim Carrey.
Fire Marshal Bill. Fire Marshal Bill.
Yeah.
From In Living Color comedy hour or whatever, some of you know Fire Marshal Bill. So bring something that's based on that.
So get a beer next Wednesday. All right, so I'll
next
try
Wednesday, 6 o'clock. Yep. It could be a hot beer. It doesn't have to have Fire Marshal Bill on it. Just something that resembles what you're thinking when you see that picture or hear that name. It could be a fireman company, that brews beers. I've seen
there is a fireman company. I can't.
Well, there's Firestone Walker. I would even take one of those. And then shout outs. I've got some videos for myself coming soon, but I got to edit them. But as far as other people, I mentioned the 4 of the last show I did, but we'll mention them again. I'm going to mention out Don's Beer Reviews. Dude's from Scotland. He's a cool dude. Don's Beer Reviews. Wayne's Beer Delivery.
Hell yeah,
check him out.
Good channel.
Yep. FLX Beer Reviews and Ridgeopolis. Those are the 4 that I will mention for sure.
Get your nose on Ridgeopolis.
Great channels. So check them out. Thanks, Alex, man, for hosting this.
Anytime. All right. Let's let Legendary Tanner do what he has to say. Come on back up, Andrew, because I want to hear your stuff too.
All right. So for me tonight, Will It Mix will be 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Grab any type of adult beverage you want to mix with whatever else. I have some preset questions for the panel. So we're pretty much going to present what we got. And then I think we'll do our reviews as we're sitting there hanging out. I don't want it to be this 20, 30 minutes of everybody reviewing stuff. I want it to be just pour your cocktails, present what you got, hang out, talk about what you're sipping on, and then I'll present some questions. And yeah, we'll hang out, have a good time. It's like open panel, open bar, live panel stream where you can either do a cuvee of beers, which I've seen a few panel members do, which I still have to do myself. But because I'm a liquor channel, I do like to do the cocktails, mixing different whiskeys with different types of sodas and seltzers and stuff like that. You could also do other liquors as well. You know, you could do tequila, brandy. Bumpy's always bringing the gin. If you're a gin fan, look forward to seeing some good gin reviews or some gin cocktails. I've seen some pretty badass cocktails being mixed up by Bumpy. He did a gin fizz, which was awesome to watch, and awesome to watch him do that little bartending episode right there. And then Saturday is my Rate That Beer. Pretty much live beer community beer reviews. Bring whatever beer you want to review. It could be a revisit. Maybe you did a review on something and you want to revisit it maybe a year later, or maybe you just got that product in your fridge that you've been looking at and you want to jump on the show, talk about it. Shout outs for other people. Let me shout out the legendary Thomas Mel 75 Massachusetts Beer Reviews. WildcCard Wednesday is normally on his channel. So always go check those out. Does a great job with his show. Does a great job with his beer reviews as well. So go check those out. Shout out to Miscellaneous Brew Reviews. He's going to be doing Inebriated Thoughts tomorrow, Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, where it's not necessarily it's not a review show. It's more of a show where you get on the panel and you start to talk about different topics about beer. So I'm looking forward to that show. And also check out Bumpy Road Brewery. He does his Monday show. He normally does New Brew, where you bring a beer that's new to you, bring it on the panel, review it, and then the panel and people in the chat can ask us questions. Go around the panel and ask questions. What's going on over there, Alex? You all right?
Oh, nothing. I'm looking at the message and it says that Andrew doesn't have his phone. I've been messaging him, and that's why he hasn't responded. Oh my God, help me.
Yeah, no worries, Alex.
Love you, Andrew. Come back up if you're still around, Andrew, please.
And also, Bumpy's going to be doing possibly in the near future another Malty Monday. Look for an English mild. That'll be the style for Malty Monday within the near future once we can get a good amount of panel members on the show. And also shout out FLX Beer Reviews, Dan and Mike. Go check them out. Great reviewers. And thanks for having me tonight, Alex. Cheers, guys. I got a Miller right now. I need something cold because it's getting a little humid in my room right now.
It is.
There's Tanner.
I think it's Beer Man's turn.
Oh, no, we're good. It's your turn.
Yeah,
Andrew, come back up, buddy. I want to hear your thoughts, please. God help me, Lord.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
He's just going to have to owe me then, Andrew. I appreciate him. I love him just the same. Not tonight. Tomorrow night, we're going to be doing Alex and Friends. Like I said, I'll probably do 11:30, but I think after that, I think I'm going to change it to maybe 10 o'clock, 10:30, or maybe even 9:30. We'll see. But again, there's people live, and I don't want to be stepping on people's toes. And then people keep telling me, "Oh, it's okay. They have their decisions, and that's okay. That's true too. But still, I want to have respect. We'll see how it goes tomorrow night. If it continues to do well, I'll continue to do 11:30. But if not, I might switch it up a little bit and do another time. So that's simple. So get your Alex and Friends on tomorrow night. Enjoy that. Have fun. That's what we're doing. I'm happy that I brought that show back. Andrew, come up now, please. I see you on there, so I can hear what you have to say after I'm done. So get Alex and Friends. Get that going. Food Friday. We're going to be doing fruit bowls. And whatever you want to bring, beer, whatever. And then that's it for me, I think. And then, Tuesday we did that show yesterday, so we're not doing that again until in a couple, maybe not until after next year. So, which will probably be the 5th year I do an anniversary. Maybe I'll do one next year, but probably not. It'd be more fun if you did a 5th year. So, stay tuned for that in the next 2 years or more for another anniversary thing. That freaking went well. So, that's it for me. And Andrew, come up, and I want to hear your thoughts on your beer or whiskey. And I want to hear your.
We'll see him in the next show, Alex.
Well, I know that he can sit on this too, but I mean, that's what we do it every year.
He said the product he had, he gave an 83 out of 100, and I shouted him out. So
Okay.
I think we're good, brother. No worries.
All right. Okay. So I'm going to put everything back to normal. And Tanner, Beerman, thank you for joining. Thank you, chat.
Welcome.
This is Alex the Beer Master. And we will. Oh, and Eric, thanks for letting me host this. I screwed it up a little bit, but that's okay. Next time I won't do that. But I got it firmed. I was firmed on it. So I think we're good. All right, so this is Alex the Beer Master. We will see you all on the next live stream and the next video. This is Alex the Beer Master signing out. Cheers, everybody.
Woo! Yeah.
See you guys tomorrow night. Cheers.